different ways of marking the Bible and how they evolve. So, first of all, I have Bibles that have a purpose. So, some of them might be my favorite Bible teacher, and that particular Bible will only have notes and references from that Bible teacher. This one here I use with the Doctrine of Christ, that is by the Bible teacher David Carrico. He's a Sabbatarian, meaning that he believes in Sabbath or Saturday worship. 6 days thou shalt work. The seventh is the day of rest, holy unto God. So since he believes that, and that's a similar belief, the same belief I have, and he's a King James version, but only I am the same way. He's worth me listening to him and learning from. So here's one of my markings here that I have used here, and actually two different ones. So the bottom one reflects an earlier one, and it was related to millennial reign. The top one, way on the top, is what I'm going to try to change it to, because this one here on the bottom is really messy. And if you look at the top, I feel that's a little bit better because the chain is more organized and it tells you where it came from, where it's going to, and then where it's going to go to next. So the study is the power of God, or God, how God is omnipotent. And it came from Mark 14:62. It's going to go to this page here, Matthew 28:18. Then after that, you're going to go to Matthew 9:6. So over here, this area was already used by a previous study, and where I circled keywords. So all was something I thought it was important. And because it was something that Jesus stated, it's underlined in red. Now let's go and follow this chain here. Let's go to Matthew 9:6. So if we go to Matthew 9:6, and then here is where it goes to next. And it's still, the title's still there. And it says, okay, it's going to Matthew 9:6. And no, this one came from 9:6. Then it goes to 10:1. So let's go to 9:6 here. Okay, so the same title again. Now this one came from 28:18, the first location where we started out at. Then it goes to 9:6. Then it goes to 10:1. And you see I have the arrows here. Here, I went ahead and put a little input arrow here, and then I underlined some keywords or highlighted. So the Son of Man had power on earth to forgive sins. So if you notice how I highlighted power to forgive sins, that way when you look at it off the bat, you know what that main power is. Now if you go here, you go to 9:6, then from there you're going to go to Matthew 10:14. So let me go to 10:14, and you're noticing here that there's the previous study. This one I included a Strong's number. I have some other Strong's numbers that I also want to include, but I notice it can get kind of messy, so I'm going to have to adjust it a little bit from the top. When I have the system on top, and I'm going to actually incorporate some vocabulary or Strong's numbers. All right, here we go again. The same title, I underline in red, or put a border around it. Matthew 9:6 to Matthew 10:1, then to Luke 22:25. 21 here, I only highlighted in yellow what's applicable to God. So, and when he had called unto him the 12 disciples, he gave them power. Okay, so then those, the action that was conducted by Jesus, I put in yellow. Okay, but if it's something that's related to man, I'm going to try to keep it not yellow, not highlighted. I say, why yellow for me? Because that's the light. And God is light, right? Okay, Luke 22:25 again. We go Luke 22. See, compare again, right? It's a little bit taking up more space, so I'm glad I'm kind of changing it. 2225. And we're at 21. Let's 2225. Let's stop here and see that orange there. I use that for when there's some kind of danger or something to be beware of. Orange, like construction. 22, 25. So then I would go here. And he said unto him, the kings of the Gentiles exercise lordship over them, and they that exercise authority upon them are called benefactors. I think they're looking at the word authority. Let's see, that 225, 2225. Yeah. So, and that's talking about authority because that's a word that we're going to contrast. So I'll end it right there. Or maybe just show you here that orange. Orange I use again for something to beware. If it's if I underline something in black, that's going to be something man did that was wrong. Red is something that God, when God spoke, it would be red. Blue is a law or something noteworthy in prophecy. I would do and violet or purple. So here's blue here, and then I underlined it. Okay, thank you for listening, and hopefully that was valuable to someone.